Hi, welcome to HeKate's Crossing. Right, what do we begin with? Okay, tonight, we're sort of on just about 2 weeks till the end of the month. Okay, so I'm wrapped with my waterfall tarot that I got in, of course, and of course the echoes of nature. Go absolutely beautiful together because they're by the same artist, of course. Okay, that's deck combination number 1. And I've also got Santa Muerte Tarot with the Santa Muerte Oracle. Okay. Ooh, bit of a throat there. Okay, also got the Silver Witchcraft and the Samhain Oracle. Now I have actually got the Dark Goddess Tarot that actually came in today as well. Which I'm still trying to decide whether I want to use it or not. I suppose it depends on what questions anyone asks or whatever. And I just forgot a couple. Oops. Okay, so let's have a look. You've got one of the goddess cards. And also the Hoodoo Tarot and the Sibylla. And I actually need my handy. So there we are, just sort of try something here too. Okay, Primordial Tarot. So we can see what quick messages come out from this as well. Just being a little bit nosy, seeing what actually comes through. Now it does have a guidebook as well. The messages are slightly different. Those cards are back in there. Right, let's see. Just nice clear breath and take a moment to take a breath. Okay, so quick message. We'll go through the decks that we have and see what messages come through really quickly. Okay. Creative force, creative energy coming through, creative force. You know, it doesn't have to be through brute force. It can be quite gentle. And this allows us to know that we can, you know, through that gentle energy, we know we're going to survive in what's important to us. It is about that fertility. It is about bringing things into that connection with Mother Earth, that cycles of what's going on, that birth and death, rebirthing. Also that just that full connection with that energy, that creative energy that's moving within, and that you need that energy to enable you to achieve what's really important for you, to survive, to do what's absolutely necessary as well, which is part of the energy, part of the force with what's going on. So interesting reading. Yeah, when we're looking at this creative energy, this sense of you know, not actually having to be forceful in the energy, to be quite gentle in the direction you're actually moving into, you know, being able to sort of push it in the right direction, so to do what's necessary so you can actually survive and have that ability to bring something to birth, if you like, bring something into birth. And one more, we have this sense of, I just want to say the sense of mask. Now this has got me stumped again now. So I just had a blank here. I'm sort of getting this growth and expansion going on in regards to your emotions. That's right. It really is about finding that balance and having hope in what you want to achieve. That's really important. So part of that creative energy, pushing into the right direction, doing what's absolutely necessary, bringing things into birth. You're allowing things to actually feel like they are but having that balance. It's restoring the balance that's really important as well. Restoring balance, having hope. It's actually about making things right as well. So there we are. That's the Primordial Tarot. Just a really quick message coming through there. And we're going to have a look at, let's have a look at the okay, let's have a look at the Sibylla Oracle. Now I know there's 4 different suits in here. Yes, normally you'd pick one from each suit, but what I'm going to do tonight is just see what actually comes out, and we might actually find that from the same, see where we're at. So here we've got a sense of detachment, so about letting things go, maybe allowing ourselves to not be too wound up in what's actually going on at the moment, allowing ourselves to actually analyze things clearly, and allow ourselves the transformations or the changes through things finishing, things that need to be complete, as we allow ourselves disguise. Okay, so we're going to, maybe things are hidden from us. Maybe we don't quite recognize what's actually going on. So that part of it is actually, detaching from the situation, allowing ourselves to actually move away from what's been going on, the chaos, and actually analyzing what's important to us, what's really important, what allows us to bring an ending to the situation, allowing us to see what's actually been hidden from us. If something's in disguise, something is actually hidden from us at this time. So a really quick message from the Sibyl's Oraculum. So an interesting message there. So let's see what the Hoodoo Tarot has to say. You've got 10 of Sticks, so things are weighing you down. Things are very heavy. You might find yourself in a bit of a battle, a bit of conflict, stuff going on. It's about looking at your skills and your abilities, and maybe you're working with someone else in this connection as well, knowing you're actually not alone. It's going to help you move ahead. Here we have the Daughter of Knives. So this one to me is a sense of moving ahead, and maybe you're feeling like you're searching for the truth in some way as well. Maybe you're searching for the truth. So really we're looking at what's weighing you down, what's causing you the battles that you have. Know you're actually not alone in this journey. As you really start to look ahead or look at the truth of the actual situation, it's like you're starting to get some sort of clarity, some sort of understanding. Hi Jenna, I haven't even started, so yes, sure can. You can be on if you want a reading. What was your question? Did you have a question in particular? What was your question? really start. I was just mucking around, really. I haven't got any, I was just doing some collective readings, if you like, just a few sort of quick messages, sort of see what's going on, just depending on what your question is. Or did you just want an overview, or did you have something in particular that you wanted to ask about? Relationship, how, what, why, within work, relationship, money, health. Hi, Emily Rosa. Just type in your question and I'll come back to it. Cool. Yep, just type in your question and I'll scroll back to your question. Hi, Jenny. So hi, Emily. Hi, Regina. Right. Yes, Jenna. So your question is, I was wondering what will happen in my connection with Caleb. Okay, so let me just put this here. So let's have a look at, let's do this with the Rider-Waite, the Waterfall Tarot and the Echoes of Nature. Okay, because I find these can be quite clear in this. Whoa, okay, straight away. Okay. Straight away, I've got the sense of sort of taking a step backwards. Taking a step for a minute, having a rest. Whoa. Got some heartbreak here. So maybe something not quite. God, the cards are flying. Judgment, resurrection, and within true self. So we've got a sense of you taking a step back, being aware of how you actually feel or what your perception of the situation actually is. It's a sense of being able to resurrect who you truly are, being authentic. Okay, Jenna, being authentic as well. Hi, Patsy. And being aware of what you're juggling as well. So, Jenna, what I'm getting in here in regards to the relationship, what will happen in your connection with Caleb? Okay, you're a Virgo, he's a Libra. I get there's going to be a little bit of challenges, okay? There are going to be some challenges. There are going to be some, you might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed at some stage. You might have to take a sort of a step back, take a bit of a breath for a minute and allow yourself to look at your authentic self. Look at what do you truly want? Okay. I think it's important that you took that step back. I think this is confirmation. Okay, you said you... Oh, he's juggling so many things right now. Okay. So there's a lot of stuff going on. Okay. You're both a bit overwhelmed. Okay. So it's important to take that step back to breathe. Oh, something just popped out there. Let's have a look at the doggy that popped out. Talks about honesty. So communication. Hi, Patsy. Yep. Question, yep. Okay, so I will flip back to those that have done questions and go through. Okay, so it talks about honesty. It does talk about communication. It does talk about being honest within the situation. Okay, we have got a sense of finding some inner peace, and there is a sense of being sly. So when I'm talking about being sly, I'm talking about being clever in what's really important. Yeah, okay. So the big thing you need to worry about is communication. It's about honesty, but also finding a sense of inner peace within the situation and being a little bit, I want to say observation. I'm actually getting from the fox here, I'm actually getting a sense of observation. Well, you need to be honest. If this is what you really want, I think it's important that you're honest to find your sense of inner peace. Okay. That's play. You've been ignoring it. No, okay. I'm actually getting a sense of being honest with how you're feeling, Jenna. So I think communication is going to be your big thing. Okay. If you can communicate with him clearly, you're going to find some inner peace. Okay. And don't be too, yeah, I'm sort of getting, be observe, But I'm also saying, you know, be clever about it. Don't be, but don't be too sneaky. You know, I think that's really important for you to just be, I'm just getting be honest, to find your inner peace. I just think you just need to be honest, Jenna. I think it's really about your own honesty. I think you need to be honest about how you feel. And I think you need to, because it's about you finding a sense of inner peace. I'm getting a lot about honesty. I'm just seeing if there's anything else that we might need to look at. Just seeing if there's anything. Okay. Okay, it's about looking at how does it affect you within yourself, and how is it affecting your, you know, how's the outside of what's going on affecting your inner self. It's about manifesting your reality. It's not about anybody else. This has to be about you, Jenna. Has to be about what you want to do. So I think it's about using your tools or your skills or your abilities to do what's right for you, manifesting your reality. Okay, this is not about your friends. This is actually about you, Jenna. So come back and re-listen to the reading again. And take a moment to take a breath and just find your inner peace. I think it's just about communication. It's about being honest. Okay, so let me flick back. Okay, so Jenna's one there. Emily, you just need to type in your question, Emily. Oh, you did there. Okay, I'll just do Emily. Okay, Emily, I'm actually going to look at the, I'm not going to use the wall thing. I'm actually going to look at, for you, Silver Witchcraft with the Samhain Oracle. Okay, so what are Capricorns? Okay. Okay. Let's have a look at Emily Rosa. Well, your Capricorn future towards you, and you've had no contact currently. Okay, so straight away, got a few cards have popped out here, so it feels like these are quite important. We've got a lot about battles. We've got a lot of conflict and things going on and needing to stand up for yourself. You've got your 7 of Wands and your 5 of Wands. Straight away, that's telling me there's a lot of conflict going on, and whether that's an inner conflict and needing to sort of communicate within the relationship or within the, you know, I just feel like there's a lot of inner conflict as well. There's a lot of battles and needing to stand up for oneself. Here you've got a lot of deep thinking to do. I feel like there's a lot of deep thinking. It's about finding the strength and the courage to overcome these challenges that you have at the time. And I know that you've got Page of Chalices here, and this is a sense of trying to find a sense of inner peace. It's like you're feeling a little out of sorts. It's like you're feeling a bit wounded, easily wounded. You're feeling hurt and confused, of course, and you're just trying to find a sense of emotional freshness within oneself. And a conflict, yes, and you're being confused about this. Okay, we've got the Hermit here. So this is about isolation or solitude, allowing you to actually look at lessons learned. Okay, I'm getting also about lessons learned, knowing there is actually a light at the end of the tunnel in whatever that darknesses at the moment. Now we've got 8 of Swords here. So I do get a sense of feeling very restrained, very caged, if you like. Feeling like everything's sort of in a real caged moment for you. So what actually lies ahead for you in regards to this relationship? Oh. Here we have the dark moon. In the dark of your heart lives new breath, waiting for you to release its ghost. So is there something that you're holding on to, Emma La Rosa, which is stopping you from actually allowing you to actually move ahead? Here you have the wolf. Devour this ferocious calling within the howling of your spirit. Run wildly into the freedom of your knowing. It's interesting. So it really feels as though overall you're looking at this sense of what do you actually need to release and how do you become whole within yourself, whether he's towards you or not. Are you able to I just want to read something to you. And let's just see if I've got it here. Okay. Our instincts are a roadmap to surviving this human experience. Instincts give us the urge to eat when hungry, to cover up when cold, to seek sex when aroused, and to sense danger even when we cannot see it with our eyes. Instinct and intuition are gifts from the powers that be to help us discover happiness, support, and well-being. Intuition is our inner knowing that connects us to the intelligence of the spirit realm and to the intelligence of the earth. Sadly, many of us have muted our animal natures. We've become too reliant on what we can see and have forgotten to tap into the intelligence that is already available to us. Wolf is calling to remind you that you know your way home. You may feel lost or confused about something in your life. You may not know which direction to travel or what is safe to pick up along the way. Wolf allows your instinct to take over. You receive this guidance through the urges you feel. It's like a push and a pull right in the center of your being. Take a few moments to feel these urges when faced with a decision. You can start with something small, like which toothpaste to buy or which blog to read. This will help you build and trust your instincts. Eventually, you'll be able to tap into the energy at will and use it for every decision you make in life. So, does that give you some sort of answers to? I felt that was like really important as you go through these transformations. I feel like you're opening up your sensitivity, your own intuition. And I feel like those answers, you're ready to sort of move into a new direction, Emily. I feel like you're ready to move into a new direction. And this is what I get about you feeling contained. You're feeling very stuck at this moment. And it's part of it because of his confusion about, him not knowing what to do. So I feel like you're ready to sort of walk in your own direction, and really trust in yourself and not rely on somebody else. So I hope that sort of makes a bit of sense to you and allows you to sort of get some clarity. Okay, so let's have a look at the next question we've got here. Now, let's have a look. I did see, Jenny G. What's coming towards you in love? Okay, what I'm going to do here, this is going to be a little interesting because I only just got the deck today, so you're just going to have to excuse me. We're going to use the Dark Goddess here. Okay, Jenny G. So What's coming towards you in love? What's coming towards you in love? Right, let's have a look. Oh, I felt that. Wow, La Santa Muerte. You've got some transformations coming. You've got some changes. You've got some endings. You've got things finishing and they're opening up to new possibilities for you. Okay. So that's really interesting. So what I'm going to do here. Oh, okay. We've got this Gaia. So we got Gaia, which is about this connection to Mother Earth. She's reminding us that there is your potential of what's possible for you. Okay, and you have the 6 of fire with Epona. Well, the 6 of fire is definitely about success and victory. It's like there might be some challenges as you go through the transformations and the changes going through, but it's about acknowledging your potential, and you actually have success coming through. Really beautiful message coming through, and straight away I just got the urge to use the Santa Muerte Oracle with it. So what I'm going to do here is just pick out, let's see what comes through. So I feel like the potential is huge in regards to love, but there are some things that have got to finish first. You've got to let go of, and you've got to know your potential. But there is, even though there's going to be some challenges, there's definitely success and victory on the way. So let's have a look and see. Because Santa Muerte came out, I'm just going to do the Santa Muerte Oracle. Okay, so let's have a look at this. So this is 31. So let's have a look. So you're going to have to excuse because these here. 31 is about celebration. Celebration is in close contact, okay, with the memory. I don't know about that. And it incites us to celebrate life and the deserved results we obtain, which belong to us as much as they belong to those who come before us, our ancestors and the people with whom we collaborate. As the tree that renews its leaves but keeps its roots, we must always have the courage to renew our ideas while maintaining the principles that have guided us and that were passed on to us by our ancestors. The advice of the dead: take action while constantly bearing the past in mind without being afraid of having to change your ideas, even drastically. Yeah, you have been so it's about taking those experiences that you've learned, right? Those experiences that you've actually been through and you've actually learned, taking that knowledge to make better decisions for you in regards to the relationship towards love, and allowing yourself to have the success or the victories that you actually deserve, which is so important for you. So that's interesting. Really interesting. So let's have a look at the Santa Muerte Tarot. Let's see if there's anything else that Jenny needs to know. Jenny G needs to know. Is there anything else that's of value at this time? Okay, let's have a look. Would you believe it? 6 of Wands. So you got that same card again. You got victory and success after the battles. Same card has popped out twice. Jenny G. Oh my God, that's incredible. So there we go. Just wanted to remind you, you have success, you have victory, you've got celebration, you've got all that to look forward to. Yes, you've had some challenges, but it's about acknowledging the challenges you've gone through. So this is 6 of Wands, 6 of Fire. Both of these cards are exactly the same, but different decks. How is that? That just talks of, and this one was about celebration as well. So victory, success, celebration. Phew. That's confirmation. Yes, it is, Patsy. That is real confirmation. So yes, there's changes. Yes, there's transformations. Yes, things are being tough, but you've got to acknowledge your potential you have, because it is all about success and celebration in regards to love. So things will work out when you allow yourself to move forward. So yeah, I can't give you any better news than that, Jenny. That was amazing. That is just confirmation for you. Wow, that's amazing. That really is just confirmation all the way, isn't it? Amazing. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Don't cry, because you'll make me cry. Right, let's see. I love it when the cards do that. Okay, so Jenny G, right. Patsy did that one. Flower Bloom. I've got Flower Bloom here, and it's, how does Al feel about me unfriending him? Oh, this is going to get down to the nitty gritty. Okay, what's the best one? Now, I don't normally, I've only sort of started using the Primordial Tarot, so you're going to have to excuse me, because this is quite different than normal tarot. So I just feel like it's just going to... Okay, so Flower Bloom. Hope you're still here. So how does Al feel about unfriending me? Right, so this is just going to be interesting. So how does Al feel about Flower Bloom unfriending him? This is going to be straight to the point. Okay, so just to take a minute. This is a fairly new deck. I haven't really sort of been using much. So this is like a useful item. It's something that's well used. Lightning. It's like you've got a new understanding about something. Okay, so we're looking at 12 at the animal of Jewel. Let's just have a look at the animal of Jewel. I just want to get another sort of a feel for this card. Let's have a look. Okay, okay, so what I get here is, how does Al feel about you? It's like there's a lot of searching being done. Searching for something, trying to find something useful about the whole situation, and then there comes an understanding in some way. So it does feel as though there's a lot of searching going on, trying to find something that's, what is required. Seems like there's a lot of searching, maybe searching for answers, trying to find a sense of closure, if you like, and trying to find a sense of understanding as well. So I think that's how he's feeling about you. He's trying to find the answers. He's trying to find out why he wants to, I just feel like there is a little bit of uncertainty, trying to find what is important in the situation. Is it helpful? Let's see if I can. Oh. Okay, so 14. Okay. Trying to find a sense of, trying to take control of the situation as well. I feel like he's actually trying to take some control of what's actually going on. So here you've got the sense of, how does Al feel about me unfriending him? I think there's a lot of confusion going on, trying to find the answers to why and what happened, trying to find a sense of closure or understanding, and trying to take control of the situation as well. I think that's really what he's, what's going on for him there is really what I'm getting. So let's just do a little bit of a, I'll just get the animal cards here. So yeah, it's about trying to find understanding, trying to sort of to get into under the radar, so to think. Facing adversity, so trying to face the responsibility or the answers to what's actually going on, and feels like there might be some action that he can take. So I think that's how he feels. He's wondering what action that he can actually take himself. What does he need to do to achieve the result? So that's it from that message. So right, let's have a look what's next. So how are you going, Buttercorn? Okay, so let's see whose message I have missed. Oh, Patsy, you're next. Sorry, Patsy. Okay, so let's have a look. Right, what's coming in for me from now through November regarding romance? Okay, romance. Voodoo Tarot, Patsy. What's coming in for you through November? Yep, it's your turn, Patsy. Yes, it definitely is. Whoa. Wow. You got 10 of coins coming in straight away. Okay. Pandemic love. Okay, so you've got coming in, you've got a sense of inheritance or a wealth. It feels like something's coming together. Okay, and it's going to be quite healthy for you. Okay, so it feels quite positive. Well, it talks about an inheritance. It does feel as though something's coming into play of some sort. And the first card that comes out is the 10 of coins. So what else in regards to love? Okay, 7 of coins. Harvesting. It's like you're harvesting. It's like you're bringing in that energy. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. So I love it when the cards. Okay. Okay, I did not expect that. Okay, so what have we got here? Ace of Knives with clarity. 2 of coins. Be careful. You might be juggling a few. Might be juggling. Would you believe? 4 of Sticks. 4 of Wands just came out, Patsy. Okay, you got 4 of Sticks come out, 4 of Wands. Okay. Interesting card just came out. Ancestors. It is the transformation card, the changes and things, but it is about connecting with your ancestors, connecting with those that have passed. So you speaking about your grandma, bless you, yeah, bless you. I mean, can you believe it? Look at this, 10 of coins, 7 of coins, and 4 of sticks. Great cards. Yes, you might be juggling a few. You've got 2 of wands here, so you 2 of coins, so you might need to look at your yeah, for real. So you really need to really look at what's really important for you. So you've got 10 of coins, 7 of coins, ace of knives, 2 of coins, 4 of sticks, and your ancestors card. I love it. Absolutely love it. I can't get any clearer than that, can you? Okay, let's see what the... Okay. Okay, defense. You might need to be defending yourself against a few. So I'm still getting that with the 2 of coins. Might need to look at your priority. Oh my God, that was a pull-out. Excuse me. That was funny. What was that one? Transformation. Changes taking place for you. It's a lot of changes, a lot of transformation. Isn't that funny? You got the 13, the ancestor card with 13, and then you get transformation. Oh, you can't. What was this one? Avarice. Now, always get confused in that card. So let me just pull it out. Let me just read this. So always, this is the card that stumps me. Avarice. And so this is the one I always get confused about. Okay. A nude soul is the best adorned. The smashed vessel represents haste to acquire something and for greed. Cronus was the pre-Hellenic god of time, known for his destructive, all-devouring force. Okay, the card. Let's have a look. If you get this in a reading, okay, you might be seeking more than what is necessary to be satisfied. Told you you're getting more. See, I told you you keep getting, I keep like the 2 of coins, right? And here you get this about getting more than what's actually necessary. You are advised to realign with what is important to you and make sure your beliefs, ways, and actions reflect that. This card can also be warning you against imposing your principles or standards. No, that doesn't make sense. Repeat the fact that their needs may be different from yours. No, I got this more about seeking more than what's necessary to be satisfied. So just be wary in the spell, if you're doing any spell work or anything like that, or any thoughts you're putting into the ear about what you want, desire, because you might get a lot more than you actually expect. I love that. Absolutely love that. Okay, so I'm just going to give you an animal. Let's have a look and see what Echoes of Nature is going to tell us. The cards, just certain cards are flying in certain directions, and I'm talking different directions. One on the floor here. It's about innocence. What's it about innocence? And intensity were the 2 cards that flew out. Innocence and intensity. Okay, so it's like looking at things from a fresh perspective. Okay, and things could get quite intense. Okay, I feel like it's going to be a lot of passion coming through. Yes, Ocean, if anyone's got a question, just type in your question and I'll scroll back to it, no problem at all. Whew. I'm telling you, they flew in 2 different directions. One flew this side, this one flew that way. And I'm talking about flying. So, yeah. It's all about looking at, you've got that innocence card. So you're looking at things from a different perspective, looking at things like, like from a different perspective, and things are going to get quite intense. Okay. And so what interests me is this whole more of something that's interesting. So you've got this transformation and the changes all coming through for you. Needing to sort of defend yourself, I think, is going to be sort of, or protect yourself more like it. I think it's more about protecting yourself more than defending. Feels like a sense of protection, as you may be getting more than what you expect. So you may be finding it a little overwhelming. It is about finding some clarity. There's definitely about this sense of, coming together. You got, as I said, you've got 10 of coins, 7 of coins, and 4 of sticks there. You've got the clarity as you cut away all the debris and all that stuff going on. So that's going to give you the fresh perspectives, I think, as you move through, as you cut away the old stuff and really get some clarity about the situation. This is going to give you that fresh perspective. And as you sort of, things sort of come into more than what you expect, so you're going to have to work out what your priorities are. And there's definitely about changes and transformations going on. So things could get quite intense for you, Patsy. I can say things are going to get quite intense and passionate. Woo, I feel quite hot after that. Woo, that's hot. Oh, that's interesting. I love it. So yeah. Really interesting. So you've obviously been working through some work, or there's some stuff that you're doing that's going to bring some transformations and some changes. But just be aware of what you put out into the universe, to what you get to as well. Okay, so let me scroll back. So I looked at Ocean's one. I'm just making sure I haven't missed any questions. So I did just have a always doubling checking. Okay, so we've got your question there, Patsy, which we've done, right? So that's cool. So I'm not done though. I just like to make sure I haven't missed anybody. Okay, Ao Batin, Karen, I haven't had any message from you, so just a hi. So I'm not quite sure there. And Ocean, you wanted a question when you put that in. Okay, so hi Nav. Okay, question, Ocean. Hi, want to look forward to with me. Oh, thanks for liking and subscribing. Appreciate that, because that all helps. So, hi, want to look forward to with me and Bo and love very soon. Okay, and I think I'm just going to go with the. Let's just go with the goddess one. Ocean. Okay. Straight away, Severin, Witch of Fire. Okay, so let's look at the Witch of Fire. Here we've got Sir Redwin here. Let's have a look and see what Sir Redwin says. Okay, this is regards to what to look forward to with me and Bo. Okay, the thing here says, craft anew with the bones of the old. So this is about transformations. Okay, this is about changes. This is about you have a rich experience, special knowledge, and a unique viewpoint. Claim it, use it. See what you can create, give direction, care, and time. Who you can become is worth the effort. Use an established framework, structure, or container to help your creation develop. This keeps your energy focused and supported and protects it from dissipation. In a contentious situation, keep changing tactics until you find the approach that succeeds. Okay, so it's talking very much about being able to use your own power. Oh, you're welcome, Patsy, you're welcome. So Ocean, this is very much about you using your own thoughts, your own opinions, your own desires to do what's right, to bring the situation into fruition, if you like. It all comes from what you truly want or what you truly desire. Whoa. Okay, 8 of Fire tells us that things are going to happen quite quickly. I'm getting a lot of fire, a lot of passion. Here we have Amazon on fire with Pele, the Hawaiian goddess. So there's a lot of sexuality, there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of intensity coming in, things starting fresh. And we've got the 9 of Earth. So again, we've got things blooming, things developing. So it does talk about things growing. Okay, Ocean. So it does talk about things being intense, being passionate. It does feel like things are developing into a positive relationship. So you've got to look forward to a relationship that's very, very passionate. Okay, so we're just going to have a look at the Samhain Oracle and see what cards in regards to the relationship. So I just feel like you've got to look forward to it. I mean, it's not necessarily straight away. It may take some time. It does feel like things are quite intense. It does look quite quick because you have the 8 of Fire there. And 8 of Fire does talk about things happening very swiftly. But it's all about your own thoughts and what you actually desire. Make sure there's no doubt in your mind. There has to be no doubt, Ocean. No doubt whatsoever. Here we have nature spirits. On your toes, twirl and twirl until you're ready to take flight. They arrive in the winds beneath your wings and speak through the swaying of the trees. Right, so let's have a look and see what the message is from this card in particular. Okay, card number 26. So it's nature, isn't it? So that's an N. It's N. Here we go. Nature spirits. Nature spirits are fun, silly little things. Like, see, if you've pulled nature spirits, it could be because you have overlooked details in the daily grind. There are small things in your life that are sacred, but have not been given their proper space. Okay, so to me, this is very much about you using your... It's very much, Ocean, about you using your abilities to manifest exactly what you want. And that means having no doubt in your mind whatsoever. It's about making sure that you are prepared yourself, that you are completely ready, you're genuine in what you're doing. You're to be mindful of all the small things in your life, Ocean. Okay? This, you know, it's a reminder for you to really take care of those small aspects about what's important. So I'm just seeing if there's anything else that you need to know in regards to this situation. Anything needed to know this situation. Let's have a look. This one here, looking out here. Third harvest. Daughters of the woods, feel thy sacred swell with suppleness. Taste the gathering of honey's milk and filling your emptiness. So it feels like things are coming into fruition. Yeah, definitely agree, but it's all about, I do feel like things are coming in for you, Ocean. It does feel like things are coming in. Okay, so it does feel like there's going to be some passion. There's going to be some movement within it as well. There, I feel like things are going to be pulled together, so to speak. But it is about your own thoughts and about the direction that you actually want to go in. Making sure you have no doubts is really important. Okay, so let's have a look and make sure that I haven't missed anyone. I saw Geeta's message there. So, and I saw Nav with a question. Okay, so I saw that. I'm just making sure. Yep, I think Nav, you're next. So will Armin contact you? Okay, now if we're going to do a timing question in regards to that, I think the best way for this one. Okay, so just moving a bit of, getting stuff out of the way. Okay, what sort of that's sort of a yes and no question. That's sort of a yes and no question, isn't it? So you're sort of asking a yes and no question. So the best thing for that one then, will Armin contact me this week? So you're really looking for a yes and no question in that respect. So I think the best way for me to do is with the Waterfall Tarot then, and just go, okay, so let's have a look. Okay, top three. Okay, top three. Let's have a look. Okay, Nav, let's have a look. Now I'm facing the cards towards me, so I know. So will Armin contact me this week? And I've shuffled. I'm just going to turn the cards over this way. No, doesn't feel like it. I feel like there's going to be some changes taking place. There are something finishing in the introspect, and it is going to enable you to really sort of look at things from, you know, really think about what do you actually want to bring into your life. It's going to leave you with more questions, I think. It does talk about the sense of things finishing, things being complete. Feels like there might be a new start to something, but there is some changes, some transformation. Again, you have that sense of ending, something finishing. So it doesn't feel as though I'm getting a yes in this respect. Okay, so what can you tell me? What can you tell us? What does Nav need to know in regards to Armin contacting? Let's have a look and see if there's any more information. Well, here we go. It's interested. Okay, Nine of Wands does talk about perseverance. Are you prepared to keep waiting? That's a question you're being asked, Nav. How long are you going to wait? How long are you going to wait for something to happen? Whoa. Seven of Swords popped out. Okay, this is about taking something away from you. So maybe you feel like you've been betrayed, or something is not quite, maybe you feel disempowered with the situation. You know, this is something that you need to maybe take back. You might need to take back that time, that waiting time, Nav. So I feel like you wait, you know, how long are you actually going to wait? Yep, just type in your question and I'll scroll back to you as I move through. So, Nav, will he contact you this week? I'm getting a sort of a no, and then I'm sort of getting, how long are you actually going to wait for? Are you going to be empowered? And do you actually want to be in moderation? You know, how much of an excess are things going to be for you? You know, I feel like you need to find a way to maybe move on in your way. You know, how long are you prepared to wait? Is the question. You know, do you want to be empowered? You know, and it's about being in moderation too. I feel like everything's in excess. So it's about what wisdom do you gain from the whole situation? What wisdom? Maybe you need to look further out. Maybe you need to look further afield. Look at things maybe differently in some way. Okay, Nav. Maybe it's time for you to actually start taking control of your journey as well, taking control of your path. Okay, Nav. So yeah, that's the answer to your question. You asked, will he contact you this week? The answer is no. And then the question, then I sort of got, you know, how much do you actually want to wait? How long do you actually want to wait for? Do you want to be empowered? And this is about finding a sense of moderation within the whole situation. Oh, thanks for subscribing, Geeta. Really appreciate that. It's about finding that wisdom. Maybe you need to start looking further afield, further out in the situation, and time for you to actually start taking control now of your journey. Okay, so let's have a look and see the next question that's in the list here. So let me just thank you for subscribing. Really appreciate that. So Nav did that. Okay, so Ocean, Geeta. Okay, well, next for sure. When will I hear from Aquarius R again? Okay, when will you hear from Aquarius R again? Don't forget, if you want to subscribe, that's my PayPal account on there. Have to go into PayPal and then type in pay HeKate's Crossing. Because I'm from New Zealand, I don't have my PayPal, so it has to go through that way. So if you want to pay a donation or pay a fee, it does help with the business side of the things and everything like that. So that would be much appreciated if possible. So yeah, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to check out the links on my website and my blog. The website, sorry, the channel. You'll see the links to make playing cards, where I have, I don't want to forget something. Oh, ouch. Yes, felt like this was coming through. Right, this is a deck I made, and I know it's only the small one. There is a larger. Right, that's the tarot, that's the oracle. Right, so when will I hear? So yeah, by the way, I have made a number of decks that are available for sale through Make Playing Cards if you're interested. So anyway, this is the Journey to the Crossroads Tarot. When will I hear from Aquarius R again? Okay, when? Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups, which says news arriving. So it does talk about there will be some messages shortly. It just does feel like things are sort of coming in. Okay. Got a few cards flying out here. Interesting. We have the Lovers. And we have the Ace of Pentacles, which talks about potential. So it does feel like it's going to happen quite quickly, but not too quick. Like it's not as fast as Wands. Yeah, so it's definitely sort of it's interesting. Whoa. Okay. Here you have the Six of Pentacles, which talks about unconditionally. So it just feels like there's this unconditional connection in some way, unconditional giving. Just feels like you've got the news coming, there's Lovers is coming in, so there might be some choices to be made, but it's all about the potential of the unconditional. So it does feel like you're going to hear from Aquarius reasonably soon. Every time I think about it closer, I'm getting another card here. Here I'm getting the Four of Pentacles. So we're needing to look at what are you actually holding on to within the whole situation. Okay, so what are you actually holding on to? Got Swords here. So there is that sense of maybe feeling like you're a little defeated, or things are not quite going as you expect them to in some way. So it's not going as quick as you would like. I'm getting that it's not going as quick as you would like. Okay, Geisha, I'm just trying to see if there's anything here that's going to give us any more information. Right. Let's have a look. Oh, okay, there are some changes that need to take place first. There are some changes, some transformations that need to take place first. Okay, there are some things that need to be revealed. There's a sense of opening up to maybe something that you're that needs to be said. It's all about thinking outside the square, abstract thinking. So maybe you're thinking of something a little bit more creative, or maybe thinking about things in a new perspective, a different way, looking at things differently. Maybe a sense of protection as well. I feel like he's trying to protect himself from a situation. He's maybe protecting himself from the past in some way. So I'm sort of getting, this might need to go. Actually, where are you? Celestial. Ooh. I had my other deck, I don't have it now. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's see if they can give us a bit more information in time. When? Let's see if I can get a bit. This feels like there's a lot of changes needing to take place, which is what, before actually anything happens, feels like there's some stuff that he's not sort of, or that's been spoken about, is like he's protecting himself. Okay, this one here. Does talk about romance. So it does talk about a sense of a bit of romance going on in the situation. Chiron, it talks about some healing. Yeah, it does feel like there's some healing needing to take place before there's some communication made. So he will call you. The potential's definitely there, but it does feel like there's a lot of changes, a lot of transformation, a lot of healing needed to take place first. Feels like there's a lot of he's protecting himself in some way. It definitely feels like that romance is there, or that pleasure, that sense of passion. But there is definitely some choices. It's about what's being held onto in some way. Maybe he's holding on to something, and that's why he hasn't called you as yet. Does feel like there's a lot of stuff that he's trying to protect himself, might be going through some major changes, might be feeling like he's defeated. Maybe he's feeling like he's in a no-win situation at this time. Hence why the changes need to take place. It feels like he's holding on to some sort of secrets or something that's not good. So it's sort of like got to change his perspective. Oh, might be his family problem. Yep, it could be. That could be part of it. And it's all about, there it does feel like there's a lot of healing to take place as well, just so that he feels a sense of wholeness within himself. Okay, this deck here is, okay, so this one here is Journey to the Crossroads Tarot, Crossroads Oracle, and then this deck here is the Celestial Compendium as well. So, yeah. So I think that might give you a bit of a clue into what's going on. Yes, healing makes sense. Okay, cool. I start pulling out different decks now. That's what I end up doing. I really need another few boxes. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, Gita, so hopefully that'll help. Just give you some idea of what's actually going on. So Jess, I think, is next here. Jess, I've got your question. What are Marek's feelings towards you? Sorry, it takes a while to get through everyone's list. I am trying to scroll back and make sure I get everybody. It does take some time to move through this process. Let's look at the Santa Muerte Tarot. Right, Jess. What are Marek's feelings towards you? His feelings towards you. Actually, I just got told to stop for a minute. This is what happened. So there it goes. Let's have a look at the Love Oracle. Oh, this is another deck that I made. It's called Vesta's Art Love Oracle. You can find it on Make Playing Cards. Okay, so what are Marek's feelings towards you? Well, okay. Fine-tuned. So it feels like he's tuning into you. Seems like he's sensitive to your needs in some way, maybe. There's an opening, an openness to the whole situation. Okay, what are Marek's feelings towards Jess? Just give us a little bit more information. Okay. Connecting to the past. Is there a past connection with you guys? Feels like there's a past life connection. That's why you feel very drawn. Okay. Okay, be love. There's definitely a connection within the friendship. It's about creating a family aspect within the relationship as well. And there is a artistic perception about the whole thing. So I'm definitely getting that there is a past connection in some way. And it's like you are friends and family sort of connected in some way. There's a lot of genuine love with the situation. And it is all about the perception and what it all actually means and how it all goes together. So Jess, I don't know if you're still here or what it means to you, but it does feel as though there is a genuine connection, and whether that's a past life connection, it's like it's though you feel very drawn to each other, and in past lives it might be something to do with friendships and family. So I think they sort of get a bit connected in that way. There does seem to be a genuine love, very unconditional love, but it is about the perception of what what are you thinking, what it actually means to you, Jess. So let's see what the Santa Muerte Tarot actually gives you. 3 cards. And what 3 cards are we actually going to go? So Jess, I'm hoping that sort of makes sense. Here I'm getting the Chariot. So I am getting success. I'm getting victory. I'm talking about direction. Contemplating the direction you're actually moving in and moving forward with that direction as well. Seems really important. Here we've got 6 of Pentacles. So I'm getting a lot about timing. Okay, this to me is about timing. Timing is going to... is very important in the process. It's about making sure that everything is in timing with everything. So I'm going to actually see what the it's a slow journey. This is not something to be rushed either. This is not something to be rushed. It's about an awakening. a resurrection within oneself as well, or resurrection within the relationship. It's like you're resurrecting from the past. Again, I keep getting this past issue seems to be quite strong. So let me see. Now go find the book. I think it's actually in the bag. I think I left it in the bag. Yes, I did. I do want to have a look here. It makes sense. Oh, okay, cool. Never sure, you know, it sort of surprises me sometimes. So let's have a look. I just want to have a look here at the Pentacles. Where are you? Make sure it's in English. This really is about being present in this moment. That's why I keep getting about time. It will be time, fluid and unilateral, never stopping. That will make the situation involve and enable us to overcome eventual obstacles. So the advice, this is what stood out for me quite a bit, was the Six of Pentacles here. And it talks about proceed with audacity and without haste. So that's what I said about being slow, being a very slow process here. Working hard and keeping yourself focused on the present. So it's very important that you are in the now with the whole situation, because what you desire will arrive when the time is right. Okay, it feels like things are going to move in at the right time, that everything's going to come into play. Now, the other one that seemed quite important was judgment, and I'm not quite sure why, but let's have a look and see what the advice from the dead is. Judgment, advice from the dead. Okay, having judged and pondered the situation, then it's time to act rapidly and indulge the desire that is awakening in you. Okay, so what's going to happen is it's going to feel quite slow. Okay, and then all of a sudden, at the end, there is going to be this sense of coming together quite quickly. So yes, it's quite slow. Take your time. It'll all happen in right timing. And then all of a sudden, boom, it'll happen. So I feel like the relationship will come into play, if that makes sense. So there we go. So interesting how that all sort of comes together in that respect. So there you go. Yes, so let me just put these to one side. I start to fill up my space here, and then I can't move anywhere. Right. So yeah, Jess, I hope that makes sense to you. So I did Jess's question. Right, Yisaka, you're next. Reach global success. Oh, you're talking about global success. This is where I start to. Okay, global success. Let me have a look. Coffee tarot. Oh, Ruby, yes, I've got your question there, Ruby. I will do your question when you're there. Oh, you're welcome, Jess. You're welcome. Right, okay. So, Yisaka, I'm actually going to do the coffee tarot for you. Hi there. Will I reach global success? So let's have a look. Cards back to front. Right, okay. So let's do this. Make sure it's in there. Okay, you'll notice when I shuffle, I always shuffle this way, no matter what size the deck is, really. Okay, so you're talking about global success. Global success. Let's have a look. Oh, okay, this one here. Straight up. Oh, the first card you got was closed for sale. Feels like there's some blocks. There's something stopping you. Okay, there is something stopping you at this time. Doesn't mean it can't change. Okay, this is definitely telling me that there is a need for some changes. There are some need for some transformations. Okay, does talk about it being straight away at this point. It doesn't feel like you've crossed all your T's and dotted your I's. You know, you don't have all the information you need. Okay, so that's why at this time it feels like no. Okay, you're not going to have global success because you haven't done everything that you need to do. It can change. Okay, you can have global success, but at this time you're not prepared, you're not ready for it, you're not quite in the right position to do that yet. Whoa. Okay, so let's have a look. Interesting card. Okay, first card we look at is Three of Fire. Three of Fire to me is a moment, a pause, right? It's for you to take a moment to actually reflect on what you actually need to do to achieve your goal, to get where you need to be. What are the steps that you actually need to take? You need to do a vision board, a to-do list. All those things are really, really important. Here you have Seven of Water. Seven of Water means that you've got to choose wisely. There's a lot of paths that you could take, Isaka. Okay, there are a lot of paths that you could take, but you need to think very carefully which of those paths are going to lead you where you want to go. Are you in alignment with your thoughts and your actions? Are your thoughts and your actions in alignment with each other? Are you emotionally ready and prepared? Have you done all the paperwork? Have you, there are things that you need to do, Isaka, before you can even get to where you want to be a global success. Okay, here you have Knight of Water. So Knight of Water is a sense of news coming. Now there might be some news that arrives, and it might not be what you expect it to be. Okay, it might be very emotional for you in some way. Here you've got Ace of Fire, and it does speak about a breakthrough. It does tell us that things can change, things can come the way that you want them to, but there is a lot of work for you to do first. Okay, there is a lot of work to be done before you can achieve what you want to achieve. There is a lot of crossing your T's, dotting your I's, so to speak. Here you've got Two of Earth, so you need to work out what are your priorities, Isaka. What are your priorities? What's important? Be careful you're not sacrificing yourself as well. You're not overwhelming yourself with everything, trying to do too much at once. Here you've got Five of Water. So you've got to think about what things you can control and what things you can't. So you need to really look into it. It looks like there's a lot of work to be done before you can get into where you actually want to be. Okay, it does feel like there's a lot of work. It is possible, but at this stage, until these things are done and achieved, no, it's just doesn't feel like it yet. But like I said, there's a lot of pause, a lot of choosing wisely, listening to the news or the criticism, things that are coming through for you, the messages that are coming through for you. There is definitely a breakthrough, but you do need to be careful that you're not overwhelmed, you're not stressed or challenged by what's going on, because you need to be aware of what you can control. Don't try and focus on those negative aspects. You need to pick yourself back up. You might get a few obstacles, a few challenges. You need to pick yourself back up and allow yourself to keep on going, keep moving forward and focusing on what's really important for you at this time. So let's just do a couple of the okay. Ship. So there is some movement ahead. Might be a bit stormy. It's definitely about travel. having faith. Okay, it does feel like you're needing to have faith. And out of the darkness into the light. So it does feel like you will overcome the challenges and you will achieve what you want to achieve. You will sort of move into that area. But like I said, you've got a lot of work to do first. So Yasaka, that's the message for you at this time. So I hope that helps and gives you some clarity within the situation as well. Okay, so let's see what else we've got here. Any questions? Okay, Ruby. So Ruby, are you still here? Oh, you're welcome, Yasaka. You're welcome. Hopefully that helps you. Okay, Ruby R. Will my Sagittarius X text me this upcoming Wednesday? Okay, I'm just trying to think about the deck that's going to be answering that question. Oh, muscles. Sorry, I'm just looking for it. Oh, there it is. Photo deck. Let's see what message comes through. Okay, I'm going to do Vesta's Art Oracle deck. Again, you can find this on Make Playing Cards. Oh, my Sagittarius. Will A text Ruby this Wednesday? Okay, so let's have a look. Being open to receive. So it's whether you're going to be there or not. Are you actually open to receive? That's interesting. It's about being open. And it's also about time to look within yourself. Well, and clearing the heart seems really important. Giving yourself freedom and surrendering to the possibility. So, yes, he could ring you, but what do you choose to do with that? You know, it's what you choose to do, Ruby, with this that's going to make a difference. Really, it's about you clearing your heart. It's about, you know, are you open to receive whatever comes up in the conversation? Are you looking within yourself about what you truly want? Have you cleared away any debris or anything that's sort of stopping you from opening your heart further, you know, opening yourself up, to give yourself the freedom as well to do what's right for you? Are you able to sort of surrender to your own vulnerabilities in respect to the situation as well, Ruby? So that could be really interesting, something to really sort of think about in the situation. You know, look at the photo art deck. This one I can order, but you order it with the art oracle as well. So it's actually 2 decks in one. Anyway, so it's pulling on me. So what have we got here? Transformation. There are some changes within the relationship as well. Sun shining on the sun, exposing something being exposed in the situation. So Ruby, it's you deciding really what are you going to choose to do. It feels like something's going to come out into the open with the situation. It does feel like there's a bit of a rough path. You know, it does feel like there is a bit of a rough path walking ahead as well. Okay, it's dusk, so it feels like you're moving into a darkness. Be careful, Ruby, that you're not going to be into repeated patterns. I'm sort of getting a sense of moving back to the X. Ooh, quite a bit of a sticky. Let me just grab the other deck here. Oh, using the artwork. Okay, give me one card. Just going to, oh, here we go. What are we looking at? Roses. So you really have to look at whether this is a path that you actually want to take, or about you loving yourself. It's not necessarily about loving the ex, but more about loving you in the situation. You know, oh, I feel like you might be drawn back into something that you might need to reflect on. I feel like you're going to be drawn back into something. Oh, interesting. Oh, Ruby. So, yeah. It's about being watched over as well. You know, so know that you're protected and you're guided to, you know, I'm getting a sense of trusting your own gut instinct, trusting your own intuition. You know, be careful about being pulled back into something. Are you sort of ready to love another, or are you still contained in this? I don't, even though, you know, I feel like this one here seems to be you haven't quite grown into your own. It's like you're maybe stuck in the past a little bit. Be careful you're not being drawn back into things. Know that you're actually protected to what's going on. Are you ready to sort of move into the light as well, or are you going to move back into the darkness? Ruby, totally up to you what you do with that. But yeah, I think that's the end of the messages there. So if I've done a message for you, don't forget you can come back and have a re-listen to the messages as well. If you've got any questions or anything like that, do please feel free to ask in regards to questions. If you want a reading from me, you can book a private reading. At the moment, I've got a Santa Muerte Tarot and Oracle special, which is basically a 10 to 15 minute reading, 5 to 10, 15 minute reading by video, and it's only $5 American, 5 US. So don't forget you do have that option if you want something a bit more in depth, you want something a bit more private, you want something, you know, a lot more detail. There's quite a lot of cards involved with the reading as well. So yeah, interesting. So yeah, so that's it from me. I feel like I've sort of touched on everything. I think I've just got to check, make sure I've done everyone's reading, because that is done over an hour and a half. So yeah. Oh, hi, Lady Blind Wolf. How are you? Long time no hear. Yeah, I finally got back online. I sort of took some time out for me and finally sort of came back online to share a few messages with people, which are done. So how have you been overall? Got a few decks to sort of put away, as always. You've been busy. Oh, you're moving, Lady Blind Wolf. So where are you? You're moving where to? Well, that's cool. Right. Whew. Wow. Well, that was a big bunch of readings I just did tonight. So I did a whole lot of readings in one of the Facebook groups with the new Dark Goddess Tarot that I got. Oh, same town. Oh, brilliant. Okay. Crazy neighbors. You've got crazy neighbors now. Oh. Okay, so if I got Santa Muerte Tarot, that's not a problem. Seasons of the Witch, Samhain Oracle. I got the Dark Goddess in today, so that was quite cool. And I got the Waterfall Tarot Saturday, a couple of days ago, because today's Tuesday, right? Oh, yeah, I've been on for like an hour and a half, Lady Blind Wolf. Oh, what Oracle review? What Oracle did you get? Oh, you got a few new decks. Oh, what decks did you get? Have you done any review? Oh, you just started doing your reviews now. I don't want to burn anything, so just move that candle out of the way. Yeah, I've been getting a few decks, that's for sure. Neighbours and that. God, I'm so lucky. I have got neighbours, but you really don't sort of hear or see them very much. Only when there's a big party going on, but I'm not too worried about that. Okay, you got the Camelot Oracle. Oh, you've had it for a while, but just getting around to doing a review on it. Okay. See, I got the Dark Goddess. See, what have I had this month? What's new? Let me see. I've had the Celestial Compendium, which has got the houses, or they're called mansions, the planets, the zodiacs, and the alchemy processes. You got the Ghost Tarot, Vision Quest, or Santa Muerte Tarot and Santa Muerte Oracle, same as me. And you got the Triple Goddess Tarot. Now, isn't there 2 Triple Goddess Tarots? What box was it? I wonder which one you got. There's actually 2. See, I got the Waterfall Tarot. I got the Hoodoo Tarot. Primordial Tarot I've been using. In October I used the Primordial, Hoodoo, Silver Witchcraft I used, but I already had that. I got Seasons of the Witch, Samhain Oracle. It's fairly new. Did some reviews a while back as I got them. I haven't done the Triple Goddess yet, but I'm just getting around. Oh, okay. Camelot Oracle is definitely a different system of use again. Ah. See, I got the Mist of Avalon Oracle. Oh, the house was converted into apartment. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, Camelot. I'll have to have a peep. I've been trying to catch up on videos. I sort of took a bit of time out from watching, and well, that's why I haven't been online, of course. I haven't been doing my lives, was because I was trying to sort of find a sense of just clarity, I think, within the whole situation. Okay, that's all my decks there, so they can all go away. Just end up using those. Okay, the Coffee Tarot, Santa Muerte, Dark Goddess, I'm pleased came in today. Oh, I got the Magical Nordic Tarot, which I haven't done anything with, and the Yggdrasil Oracle, which I haven't touched yet, really. What else did I get? Oh, Tarot Deck of Heroes. That's the twice Trichetera on the back. Oh, okay. I'll have to have a look. Let me just put these away. Otherwise I end up taking forever to clean up. I'm losing everything. Oh my God. Right. Let's them away. Oh, pardon me. Just one of those days. The Spear. I'm looking to get the Spear Caster Oracle. Sounds interesting. I've got the what's on its way? I've got a lot of decks on the way, actually. I've got what's it called? The Uncover Your Past Life Oracle coming. And I've got a couple of little mini decks coming. Oh, I got the flower. Okay, brilliant. I'll have a look anyway, Lady Blindwell. I'll have a look. It usually comes up on my I always go and have a look. You've been going to bed really early. Sometimes you need to. Sometimes you really need to. I'm just going to leave those there. I think I'm going to leave that as is because I might use some of that tomorrow. I've been scheduling a lot of videos, Lady Blindwolf, getting a lot of stuff sort of sorted. And so like now I'm sort of relaxing and not being so stressed about getting videos uploaded and everything. Just doing sort of tarot messages, really. I'm doing a few VRs. Tried book. Oh, that's one that's on my wish list, Lady Blindwolf. I want to get the set. Oh, itchy foot. I want to get the set. They're both As Above, So Below. That's on my list. But I'll tell you what I've got on my pre-order. Pre-order at the moment is Heaven and Earth Tarot, the Rider-Waite-Smith in the black and gold, plus the Murder of the Crows limited edition. It's got the black and white, but it's also got a bit of red in it. So that's all pre-order. There's an Elemental Tarot in pre-order. I've got a few Kickstarters which I'm waiting to get in. I'm ordering at the moment. I'm trying to buy all of Christopher James's Rain Coast Tarot and Oracle decks, so that's going to take me a few weeks to pay off because, you know, each deck is like 68 New Zealand dollars. So it's going to take me a little bit of time to sort of pay that. So just buy one a week and then he'll send them through because he's doing free delivery worldwide. So that's a good time. I'm doing that. What else have I got coming in? Oh, like I said, I've got some mini decks. So there's Lady Frida and Let Go. I think I've got coming in mini decks. I've got the before and after, and I've got a Pamela Coleman Smith. past life oracle. Oh, okay. No, this one here, this past uncover your past life was through Margaret Peterson, and she's still got it available on Kickstarter. That's a round one. I don't know about the other past life oracle off Wish. I don't really buy off Wish at all. 4 o'clock. Oh my God, Lady Blind Wolf, you should be getting ready for bed. It's 8:45 here. So I've been on nearly 2 hours. So I'm about ready to quit because I've been on quite, I did about 14 readings this afternoon in one of the Facebook groups. So I did about 14 readings there. The Full Spectrum Tarot. Oh yeah, I did it. I did the Full Spectrum Tarot hashtag. Yeah, I've been doing all the hashtags. I did quite a few. I did Tara's Kitten Waits and Tarot. She did an a zombie apocalypse spread from the 365. I have the as above. I don't anymore. Oh, okay. Oh, I've got so many decks coming. There was something like 20 on my list, and of course one came in this morning. 21. Oh, I can't remember. So yeah, there's a few. Oh, Mirror Key Tarot I've got coming. The Witch's Compendium Oracle. A few Kickstarters, that's for sure. I had to really put, my list is growing. I think I've got 110 or something. 110, 111, I think. Tarot and Oracle mixed. Anyway, I better say goodnight because it is, like I said, it's now 8:45 and I really need to get a good night's sleep. I have the as above. I so want the whole set. You finally got the Druid Craft. That's still on my wish list with the Druid animals and Druid plants. That's still on my wish list because I actually ended up, like I said, I got the Nordic Deck of Heroes. Plus I got the Hoodoo Tarot. Primordial. I got the Waterfall Tarot. That finally arrived. 2 months that took it to get here. 2 or 3 months to get here. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yes, I must have a look. I'm trying to catch up. Oh, that past life oracle. Oh, okay. Yes, I know the one with Brian Weiss. Brian W-E-I, I think it's Brian Weiss or something. Doreen Virtue and Brian Weiss. I know which deck you mean. Yeah, it is very expensive. Yeah, they got ridiculous prices off eBay. Yeah, some of those decks are ridiculous. Yeah, I know which one you mean. I know which past life you got. Yes. I can understand why you went through. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I better say goodnight, Lady Blind Wolf. We'll definitely talk. I'm going to be on again in a couple of nights. Not tomorrow night. The next night I'll be on again. So if you can get in a bit earlier, I know it's a bit late for you guys, really. I know. It's the only time I can do it, and I know I'm not going to get disturbed from my mum and, the family and that. People aren't going to come in and walk on me, so that's why I sort of do these lives at this time. Anyway, yeah, better say goodnight. Take care. Whew, that time has definitely flown. Oh, itchy foot. Whew. Good night, Lady Blind Wolf. Take care. Thanks for popping in and saying hello, and thanks for the chat. It's always good to talk.